The tech meltdown over the last couple of weeks finally brought down one of the last remaining areas of relative strength in the software space, cybersecurity. Last Wednesday, Fortinet, a company I like, gave some soft billings guidance, citing economic weakness. Pin action crushed the entire group, including some truly hideous declines for industry leaders like Palo Alto Networks, CrowdStrike. But one cybersecurity stock managed to buck the gravitational pull of the group, an old fave, CyberArk Software, which specializes in protecting privileged accounts, basically the keys to the digital kingdom, but also has developed, I think, a super identity security business. Cybersecurity saw its stock jump 11% last Thursday after the company reported an excellent quarter. Clean top and bottom line beat, strong recurring revenue. Even better, management raised every line of their full-year forecast. Remember those days? With management saying that it saw no real signs of macroeconomic weakness hitting their business. So what makes CyberArk different? Why do they seem to be doing fine? The rest of the industry struggling. Let's take a closer look with Udi Mokady. He's the founder, chairman, CEO of CyberArk Software, and an old friend of the show. Learn more about the quarter. Udi, I've got to tell you, it seems like things have really shaken out since I've seen you last. It looks like there's some ones you have to have, and some you just have to be acquainted with. Is that the world that we're in?
Yeah, absolutely. Great to be back, Jim.
Excuse me.
Great to be back in the new studio, and I love the environment here.
New studio makes me drop my papers.
Absolutely. I think what we're seeing is that even cybersecurity, which is relatively a resilient space, is divided into must-have security technologies and nice-to-have. And CyberArk is in that must-have category in identity security.
It seems to me that the guys who want to get inside are getting smarter and smarter, and you are outsmarting them. I had one the other day. I didn't realize it was part of what you were talking about. We call MFA, where I just got over. I said, enough already. They're going to keep hitting me. I'm just going to let them in. This is something you specialize in stopping.
One of the drivers is called attacker innovation. The attackers are innovating, and they're looking for new ways. So MFA fatigue is a new way. They'll inundate the user with MFA requests until they just comply. It was one of the ways they got into the Uber breach. And so it's important for organizations to assume that the front door may be open. We have solutions to defending against MFA fatigue and also the defense in depth you need, because they're going to go after credentials on the inside once they make it through.
Well, how about trying to protect secrets? That seems like a fantastic business for you.
Yeah, secrets management is the other dimension. So identity security.
I love this, secrets management. Because we all read at the conference where we said, I need to know about secrets management.
Oh, that's great. So identity security is all about, we talk a lot about human identities, the privileged users, the workforce users. But if you put on these special glasses and you walk around every enterprise out there, you'll see that their machines, their applications are using credentials too. So basically, these are credentials, passwords that machines are using, applications are using. For an attacker, it's the holy grail. And actually, when they get that, they get privileged access. So CyberArk, actually, in the same platform, we manage those machine identities, and we call it secrets management.
Now, in the time I first met you, you were trying to tell people how important it was. Now, what level do you deal with at companies when you come in?
No, it's amazing. This has become a C-level topic. CIOs, CSOs, often the board is presented that identity security and privileged access management are one of the pillars that are going to keep them safe. Right. I think it's really grown to be recognized that this is the identity is the new perimeter and the one to defend. Now,
I know you can't reveal things that are private, but have there been big institutions that we know where identities have been stolen and bad guys have run amok in an institution?
Oh, absolutely.
There have been.
There have been, definitely. I mean, it's happening all the time. Like you said, attackers are innovating. They're trying to get in.
And are they asking for the fabled Bitcoin when they get in?
The ransomware attacks are often asking for Bitcoin. And ransomware has elevated. It's cross-border. I mean, we've even heard of countries. Costa Rica was taken over by ransomware. And had to defend against that. And so it's rampant, and Bitcoin is part of what makes it easier for the attackers to go after them.
Now, what kind of this movement that you made to be more than just keys to the kingdom, when you moved the identity, how did you have the right people to do identity, or was that part of your natural suite?
We strategically were looking at it that identity is becoming a security problem, not a management.
Explain identity, people. You and I know it. So explain what identity is, because it's enterprise, but we all have identities.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, exactly. So CyberArk started with focusing on the most complex one, the privileged users, the one you called it the keys to the IT kingdom. They come in, they have broad access. But all of us are users. And you look at the workforce employees in any organization and their suppliers and their customers, they're all using identities to get in, use applications, and be part of what's driving the business. And so it became a problem that those users also have elevated rights. And the attackers don't just need to get to a privileged user, an IT user, they can get after a regular user. And after going there, they can elevate the attack and take over. And so we strategically decided to expand. Coming in from as the experts in the most complex part of the identity problem, let's expand to all types of users.
Isn't there some personal responsibility on the part of the individual who works at a company?
Yes, there is. And I think there are good people out there, and they're trying, and there's a lot of training involved. But we have to make it easier for them. We have to make it so that it's they can do what they need to do to get their job done. They need to be educated that attackers are trying to trick them, but we have to give them those solutions that will identify anomalies and say, this is actually not Jim, this is somebody trying to imposter. And that's part of the identity security solution.
Now, I know that you do a lot of work with AWS, but do you work with CrowdStrike? And do you work with Palo Alto, two of our favorites?
Yeah, we actually have this ecosystem, we call it the C-Cube Alliance, with over 200 partners, because we believe that security is a team game. We have a lot of integrations in place, including with Palo Alto and with CrowdStrike, so that when we come to a customer, we say 1 + 1 = 11. We're actually going to be stronger together with these integrations.
Well, I have followed your career for many, many years. There are very few survivors who might just seem like, if I were running a bank, holy cow, I'd have to bring you in very early, because the one thing I never want to come in is discover that someone robbed my bank from the inside. Absolutely. And people are trying at all times, aren't they?
Absolutely. And that's why we're mission-driven. We're growing our team, and we're growing our customer footprint, and to really make an impact on our customers.
Well, you've been spot on the whole way. I want to thank Udi Mokady. He's the founder, chairman, and CEO of CyberArk, CYBR. We have liked these guys from the beginning because being that no one else knows how to do what they do best. Mad Money's back after the break.